What's up guys, Pippity here and welcome to the last episode of Road to Manchester City for the year of 2015. And we're starting off this episode by doing some trades, of course, and we're trading with silver players once again, and we're pretty close to that 650k mark. Hopefully soon we can get there, and I do have two crazy deals I'm going to show you guys before we head into the first game that should push us over the 650k mark. So hopefully we can get over that once we sell these guys that I'm about to show you. So over here, three players I picked up for pretty crazy deals. Niang for 5.6, and the reason I got these guys so cheap is because EA were doing a lot of packs for the holidays, and I got a lot of these guys for cheap, and these three over here I got for extremely cheap. I just had to show you guys before I listed them up, and with that we should go over the 650k mark. And one last thing before we head into the game is that I went ahead and adjusted the kit numbers for the guys because I did get some new players recently, Vincent Kompany being one of them, and I went ahead and updated the kits. So we're going to head into the first game in Division 7 and see how we do with the first City squad. So we head into our first game of Division 7 and we come across this guy who's got a pretty average side over here with some nice little hidden gems in there. But I thought that if there was a time that we can grab a win, it would be in this one because we do have some pretty even squads. But it didn't start off too great because in the 8th minute over here, he would steal the ball from Fernandinho with Melo right there, and Melo with a great pass to Obafemi Martins to send him through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Kompany chasing him from behind and brings him down in the box, and I knew that was going to be a red card because when you come in from behind and it's the last man, it's always going to be a red. So we're down to 10 men, our captain gets sent off, and he now has a great chance with Felipe Anderson to score this penalty, and that he does because he sends Hart the wrong way and we're down 1-0. And I knew it was going to be way harder now to get a goal because we're down to 10 men, and not only that, we lost one of our best defenders. So I knew I had to do a sub soon, but I wanted to hold on a little bit because I felt it was still too early. But we would get a quick response over here. Zuccolini with a great pass to Iheanacho. Iheanacho misses the first time but manages to score the second time, and with that we bring the game back level at 1-1. So things are going pretty well, and in the 28th minute over here we steal the ball this time with Fernandinho. Fernandinho is waiting for our strikers to open up, but he does the run all by himself because he knows he can. Somehow manages to beat Jesus right there and then beats the goalkeeper. And what a run from Fernandinho. Great dribbling, great strength, great pace, and an even better shot. So we're up 2-1. Things are looking pretty good. We're holding on with 10 men, and Zuccolini would have a great chance to make it 3-1 over here, but somehow his defender pushes Zuccolini down to the ground and the ref decides not to call for penalty. So I thought that was a little bit strange, but maybe it was just shoulder to shoulder, and we go into the half with a 2-1 lead. Fernandinho still performing well, carrying on that form from last episode, and I know that I have to do the sub because if I don't, I'm gonna pay the price. But I wanted to wait till at least the 63rd minute, and that is what happens over here. He's going to cross in from a free kick, and he has a great chance with Matip to level the game up. Luckily, it does go wide, and right after that, I knew I had to bring on somebody because he was starting to attack a little bit more. So we go ahead and obviously go and sub off Nasri, who hasn't really been doing anything throughout the whole series so far. Hopefully soon he can pick up his form, and we go ahead and bring on Demichelis, which I know isn't too quick, but he is one of the better center backs and only center backs that we have in the bench to bring on. But hopefully Demichelis doesn't get outpaced because everybody does have low fitness in this game so far, and hopefully his sturdy pace can hold on. In the 82nd minute, he would have a great chance with Dos Santos, and he finds the back of that to bring the game level. And I was extremely furious because I was holding on to the lead throughout the whole second half, and in the dying minutes of the game, he does bring it level. However, right off the kickoff, we go on a great run with Iheanacho over here. He tries to pass it to Zuccolini, but somehow it stays to his feet, and Iheanacho goes on the run by himself, hits the post, and finds the back of the net. So Iheanacho right there doesn't score one goal, but it scores 2 goals, and also pretty much wins us the game. And in the 90th minute, the ref blows the whistle, and we get ourselves 3 goals and 3 points to seal off this game, and we start off life in Division 7 pretty well. Fernandinho out of the match, even though I think it could have gone to Iheanacho, but Fernandinho did have a pretty good game also. So we start off with 6 points. I thought that was going to be our first game, but it wasn't. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and look at the trades right over here right now. You're going to see that Antonio, Agbanlohor, and Niang all sold after that game, and we now have 663,000 coins. And before we head into the second game, we're going to go ahead and open the packs that we get every Sunday night 2 packs over here, expecting to get nothing, but it's always nice to grab some consumables so I don't have to buy them. And we get Romelu in our first pack, which is really not worth anything. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and put the consumables in our pack. So can we get something good in the second pack? Probably not. But like I said, it is pretty nice to get some free coins from discarding the pack. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to go ahead and head into our second game with the second city squad. And before we do that, we're obviously going to have to take off Iheanacho for Bony, because Iheanacho did pick up an injury in the last game. And Bony last game really didn't do anything, so I really hope he can show up in this next game, because it's going to be a little bit harder, especially since we're using a bunch of bronze players, obviously, and it is the second city squad. So can Bony perform in this next game? Hopefully he does. But we come across this team, which is just insane for a Division 7 team. We come across this full La Liga team with extremely expensive players, and my jaw dropped when I saw this, because I knew it was going to be an absolute demolishment if I didn't play conservatively. So I had to play very smart. Don't force any plays, play not so aggressive, and hopefully grab a draw at least. But things started off amazing over here, because Manu Garcia beats both defenders and then beats the goalkeeper. And I couldn't believe it. A bronze small guy like Manu Garcia beating a La Liga defense and goalkeeper. It was insane. But we headed into the second half with a 1-0 lead, feeling pretty confident because I was dominating, creating a few chances, and I was defending pretty well. But in the 48th minute, just seconds into the second half, he would go on the attack with Bale, who does a great run over here with James Rodriguez, and Bale finds the back of the net. So absolute heartbreak as Bale beats Caballero right there. And I was getting a little bit nervous because he started to attack a lot more, and I know that heading into the second half, it was going to be a tougher game because my players were getting a lot tired, and he still had the stamina and pace up top. So I went ahead and did a change of formation, and like I said I was going to do last episode, I went ahead and brought on Barker and who's the other player? Barker and Roberts, because they have full fitness. So hopefully they can change up the game a little bit. And I also went ahead and brought on Delph for Fernando, who was a little bit tired. And in the 69th minute, we get a corner over here, and the ball is cleared off the line. So a great chance to go up 2-1 right there, but unfortunately he did clear it, and we are now getting a little bit nervous because it was the 85th minute. He was going pretty full press mode, and over here Bony would grab himself a chance, but unfortunately he can't beat Marcelo with his pace. He gives it to Barker, who swings it in to Ambrose, who scores, but unfortunately it is flagged for offside, and rightly so, because I know he was offside right there, but a little bit annoyed that that didn't count, because it would have been a nice ending goal. However, the ending goal would come, and not from us, because he goes on the attack over here with Cruz, with Iniesta. Suarez through on goal, beats our defense, and then beats Caballero in the 90th minute. And my heart dropped when that happened, because I know that I could have won this game if some of my chances went in and if my defense wasn't so bad. But he ends up winning that game. It was going to be a tough game every single time. I know that I really didn't have the odds against my side over here, but we lose that game and we grab ourselves our second loss in Division 7. Hopefully we can continue next episode with a win. Anyways guys, this has been episode 21 of my Road to Manchester City. My name is Pibidid, and I'm out.